So, Congressman, we've done all of these types of interviews in person this week. We got you over Zoom for a special reason, if you could share with us why.
Good news is my wife and I were anticipating our second daughter here in the next few days. And so, there's been a little bit of complications, but we're very excited and hoping for a healthy baby and a healthy mom.
Democratic Congressman Josh Harder's family expecting, while also hoping for another term in Congress to represent the Valley. This term, he says he's proud of the work he helped this year to cap the price of insulin that he says has saved health care costs for families across the state and country. But he noted the Congress has largely been unproductive. What has this year been like for you in Congress?
Well, I think there's been a lot of chaos. You elect clowns and you end up with a circus. I think that's what we're seeing in Washington right now. But my job is to be as focused as I can on the priorities of the Valley, and those don't really change. The cost of living, healthcare, jobs, safety, water, those are consistent, and those are all bipartisan. And so long as I keep my eye on the prize, I think everything else will turn okay.
That division between the two parties has really been evident with immigration and border policy. I know your opponents on the Republican side have said that this is a priority, this is a major issue for them. But as we know, House Republicans actually blocked an attempt to come to some sort of resolution on this, that Senate border deal. Is that something you would have voted for?
I think we need a strong and secure border. And I think it's deeply cynical that folks want to run for re-election on this issue as opposed to actually try and solve it. Our community is getting hit hard from fentanyl being shipped up from Mexico. And it's absolutely essential that we pass legislation to hire more Border Patrol agents to make sure that they have the technology and the equipment and the laws necessary to keep our community safe.
In other policy areas, Harder says he's pushing for an expansion of the Port of Stockton to help bring more jobs and economic opportunities to the Valley through President Joe Biden's infrastructure bill. On housing and homelessness, he says he's pushing for resources for mental health and substance abuse treatment and more affordable housing. On crime, Harder says he supports an effort to overhaul Prop 47, which loosened California's drug and theft laws a decade ago. There's been a lot of reporting around a potential lack of voter enthusiasm this election in the event that there's a general election with President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump on the ballot. Does that concern you at all?
I think people are pretty frustrated by the state of politics, and I don't blame them. Look around. We have real problems on public safety, on the cost of living, on water and agriculture and jobs, and we have a vacuum of leadership. We need more leaders to step forward and actually get things done. I'm proud of the fact that 95% of the bills that I've written or co-sponsored have been with somebody on the opposite party, not by compromising my own values, but by trying to identify common ground to get things done.
In Sacramento, Ashley Zavala, KCRA 3 News.
And earlier this week, Ashley also spoke with the Republican candidates who are challenging Harder. You can find that coverage in our voter guide right now on KCRA.com.